Well, good morning, guys. Today we are starting things off a little bit early. It is right before 8 a.m. and it's kind of a sad day today. We are leaving the Keys. We actually have two very long drive days ahead of us. We are heading from Key Largo all the way up to Virginia. We're gonna drive that. It's about 1,100 miles total. All we have left to do right now is hitch up the trailer. We actually got a lot of things ready last night just that we didn't have to worry about this morning. So got to hitch up the trailer, say goodbye to our friends, and then we're hitting the road. We should put Camille in the back of the truck.
Yes! Come on, let's go!
We'll smuggle you away.
Walmart Supercenter, Walterboro, South Carolina.
Today on our long drive day, we are going from Key Largo, 605 miles
to outside of Charleston, South Carolina. We will be staying the night at a Walmart as we make our trek north to Virginia. This is about halfway. We're hoping we can get that far today.
Yeah, so between both days we're doing about 1,100 miles, and we typically don't do a lot of double or back-to-back travel days.
No.
Like we usually have at least 2 to 3 days in between or seeing something in between. The last time we did it was driving across Texas because it was cold and there wasn't anywhere we really wanted to be in Texas besides the spots that we actually stopped in. And we've done that a couple other times, but it's not
our
often.
favorite thing to do, but it can be done and we can make it. So as far as staying at Walmart's, that's what we're going to do tonight. Pull into a Walmart, have some dinner, go to sleep. And we have a whole video about what it's like to camp at Walmart because we've done it quite a few times, so you can check that out. So that's the plan for tonight.
It can be good, can be bad, depending on the Walmart. But Rachel finds the Walmarts through
all states. We don't pay for the app, but I just do a Google search to find the map of Walmarts and read the most recent few reviews. I don't get the whole, I don't know how many reviews there are of the Walmarts on the paid app.
Because we've never done it.
Because we haven't done it, but I get enough of an idea to know if it's a good one or safe. But every Walmart we've pulled into, we're never alone. We always have other RVers with us.
Yeah, so recommendations for a long drive day have a lot of entertainment. We started the day off with a podcast. We've done an audiobook already. The girls right now are watching movies and TV shows on their phones and tablets in the back. They also have music set up. And they like playing games as well.
Yeah, we do make sure they get breaks in between. We say finish a movie and then look out the window.
Take a break, read a book, play with your toys. They also brought toys and books and stuff like that to keep them entertained as well. But on our first trip across America, when we did like 2,500 miles in a week, we actually didn't have any tablets or movies for them loaded up on their phones.
One phone to share music with. So your kids can go with a lot less than you think they can. They can do
exactly. But today we've got a lot of miles. We've done just under 300 miles so far. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We left at 8:30 this morning. We're hoping to pull in right around 7 o'clock, final destination, 7, 8 o'clock, depending on if there's any traffic or anything. So just a lot of driving to do today. On a day like today, we typically stop at least 3 times. We only get about 9 to 9.5 miles per gallon with the Nissan Titan, And with our tank, that means we're stopping at about 180 mile mark every time, which typically takes us about 3 hours. We typically only go 60 miles an hour. And then our pit stops are typically 20 to 25 minutes long. So anytime that Google Maps tells us that, hey, it's gonna be an 8-hour drive, it's really probably about a 12-hour drive for us, simply because we're going 10 miles below the speed limit, and then we're stopping quite often. Filling up the gas tank here is a little bit painful at times. Going up to $43 right now. We're probably gonna hit close to 60. But at least gas is cheap here in Florida. When we're out west, it was ridiculous filling up a gas tank and having to pay $80 for that. Not fun at all. Dinner time.
Down there.
You almost done with your dinner?
Yeah.
Come on, gotta finish it up. It's like 3 miles to the car. Keep going. Since we are pulling a 30-foot travel trailer behind us, we typically like to stop at Pilot or Love's to fill up on gas and eat most of the time. We don't have to. We're not extremely long that we have to stop at a truck stop or a travel center, but it makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to get in and out, and especially when we're trying to stop and actually eat. A lot of the smaller gas stations don't have a place for an RV to park, so we are parked right here next to all of the semi trucks, and it's always loud out here. We're like the quietest ones. Well, we made it to Walmart exactly 12 hours after we left the Keys this morning. We are in South Carolina now, and the reviews here said that they didn't know if RV parking was allowed, but there are actually over 15 RVs parked here outside of Walmart, in addition to a couple semi-trucks. So obviously they do allow it. If not, they're gonna have to pull up a lot of tow trucks overnight to get all of us out of here. So we are heading to bed. We're gonna hit the road earlier tomorrow morning, hopefully be on the road by 7:30, and then hopefully get to Winchester tomorrow night just in time for dinner. This morning we woke up a little bit earlier than we typically do and got on the road by 7:30.
7:30 we were rolling out, yep.
We were just eager to leave Walmart.
Actually, it was like the most peaceful Walmart we've ever been to. It was full of RVs, and it was nice. The temperature was cool, and people didn't run generators like crazy. So, where were we? Waterboro, South Carolina. It's actually on Google Maps is marked as RV overnight parking on the Walmart. Awesome.
Yeah, so we are driving 530 miles today. We actually just made our first gas pit stop for the morning. We've actually been doing really good on gas mileage. Got about 10 miles per gallon on that last one. Hopefully keep that up throughout the day, save a little bit of cash. But that means we can drive a little bit further. We had planned today's trip out just perfectly so that we only have 2 gas stops. Hopefully we can do that and keep it going so that we can make it to Winchester, Virginia by 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Somewhere in there, yeah. We're actually going to surprise my mom, I think.
Yep.
I told my dad not to tell Mom. So that...
If he can keep it secret.
Yeah, if he can keep it a secret, then that'll be fun to pull up and totally surprise her.
Yeah, we're hoping to get there early though, because we're actually staying in their house while we're there. We're going to be there 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And we're storing the RV somewhere else, so we want to get there before all the daylight runs out. We're going to be unpacking a lot of things from the RV, actually taking our bed out.
We're taking our mattress out because the air mattresses just aren't as comfy, and I love our Tuft and Needle mattress. It's amazing.
So, more driving to do, more monotonous driving to do.
What did you see?
And Lana just saw an awesome house. What did it look like?
Old-fashioned brick house.
A brick house is an awesome house. It's a brick house.
We're bored. We're really bored.
It's time to listen to Matilda again. Audiobook time.
So this should be our last stop
It
before we
should
get to
be.
Winchester. Have you been entertained in the car?
Yes, I've been playing games the whole time except for like 2 hours.
We've been doing what, Matilda? For the audiobook?
Mm-hmm.
You really like that one?
Mm-hmm. I love Winchester.
You've read it before, but you haven't listened to the audiobook.
I've never listened.
Which one is better, the audiobook or the reading the book itself?
Reading the book itself is always better.
Almost there, about 5 more minutes and wrap up 1,100 miles in 2 days. It's been long.
Yeah.
Girls excited? See, I got coffee.
Stop. You're funny.
Well, after all of that, we finally made it to Winchester.
Yep, we made it. We unloaded things into my parents' house, and now we've got the RV all set up back here.
Yeah, because we left early this morning, we actually made it in a lot sooner than we originally planned when we left Florida. That means we didn't spend a second night in Walmart, because that was the original plan, so that we could unload the next morning. But RV's at a friend's house on their property. It's just going to sit here, sad, a couple weeks on its own.
Yep.
But
And we're off to get dinner.
off to get dinner. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we hope to see you on the road.